Hello, hi there Aquariuses. I hope that you are gorgeous and well, and thanks for your patience as well. So this is your March love horoscope for 2022. I'm Bella and I'm psychic, and I interpret the information that I get from my own spirit guides. And later on I'll also be putting some extra cards for some validation as well, based on what the energy that my guides are letting me know about your month. So I'm just distracted because my guides are singing that song, Upside Down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. That's saying that's the theme a little bit for your love life. Which I'm surprised, because every other air sign has been very much about disassociating. I don't know, maybe I'm speaking a bit too soon, because I think what they're saying here is that there is somebody with that energy that turns you inside out, upside down. They don't know what they're making you feel discombobulated, I think is the word to use. And my guides are sort of saying here is, they're saying you're allowing them to control the situation. Why are you allowing them to control the situation? Because in their hands, it's discombobulated. You don't know where you stand. You don't know whether it's going forward or backwards. And it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. You could be married to this person. You don't know whether it's divorcing or not. You don't know whether it's okay or not. You could be dating somebody and they're just giving a bit of lack, and you're like, I'm not sure. Are we forward? Are we back? And it's like this. Same with dating. Like, somebody messages you, then they don't message you. Doesn't matter. That's the kind of energy across the board. And my guides are basically saying, why are you letting them take control of the situation when it's discombobulating you and you don't know where you stand? Because what's happening is almost like that other person is dictating whether one day it's happy and it's on, versus now it's not happy and okay, it's off. It's kind of that kind of energy. And my guides are saying things like, you're staying in there because of faith. You're staying in there because you can see that when they are being their best self, the potential of it, how nice it is, how nice it makes you feel, and wanting that version, or hoping for that version to be there. And it's a hard one to say, because obviously with this back and forth, there's an element of that, but where they seem like they don't know what they want and what they're doing, believe them when they show that. It feels an element that they don't know what they want. So even if you're seeing the good aspects of them, because they're not all bad, it's not good enough, I think is what Spirit is sort of saying, for your needs. They're not matching your needs on a consistent level. Because in the long term, it's only going to, put you in a state of having some sort of weird addiction to that cycle, or some sort of intermittent connection. That's my dog snoring, as always. He's right there. You probably see his little paw, or maybe not. But anyway, so what my guides are recommending, so in a way, just like air signs, your disconnect is a bit more like maybe basing it on the reality and not being in denial of the evidence in front of you, and to then take control about it. And my guides, as I'm saying that, saying some of you would fear doing that because of not wanting to lose out. But it feels like you're losing anyway. And quite frankly, it feels like some of you will be losing your mind, losing your worth, losing... Do you see what I'm saying? So you might feel like you're losing somebody, but you're really losing yourself. And it is the question of who's more important, you or them. Always you, my dear. If you didn't know the answer to that, it's always you. Those who are for us don't confuse us. I say this all the time. When somebody is vague, or they mess you around, or they're unsure, the answer is no. They're not ready. The answer is no, I'm not into you that much. It shouldn't be that confusing. Those who want us are very clear. So, Spirit guides are sort of saying to you, the person that needs to transform is you, and you need to take control. When you do that, then you'll align yourself to somebody who vibrationally does want you. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't have that person. It just means that if they are meant for you, they will adjust and realise that you have taken control and you're moving out of their energy. And if they want you, instead of them being so focused and darting all over the place because they don't know what they want, it will force them to know what they want. And if it is you, then they will match that energy. And if it is not, then it wasn't for you, and you've had a lucky escape, because the universe will then match you with somebody who is. been saying it to everybody, it's nearly in every of my readings. When we end old patterns for ourselves this year, when we take those bold risks, even if they're scary, even if they feel like it's painful, because we're having to let go of something we didn't want to, we're only heading towards what we're actually manifesting. We have to get out of our own way. And so there is that energy for you guys in this month. Transformation started in February. It's continuing. Yeah? So if you can do that, the sooner you do it, the better. If you ignore that, because this is obviously guidance, then it will just go prolong until you do get it. Because I just get there's nothing in that person's behaviour, new, existing, old, doesn't matter, that is necessarily going to change without you changing and you taking back the reins and controlling your own life. My guides saying some of you already feel this intuitively, some of you already know this. It may just be that you're seeing this now for the first time and going, that's what I needed to hear. Don't like what I'm hearing, but that's what I needed to hear in order to make that kind of final turnaround. Yeah? And they also appreciate that it'll be scary to go into the unknown and that you might not know or like, you know, is this going to be better? You need to trust that it is, because really, if you're honest with yourself, the current circumstances is not great, and you cannot live in hope with a version of the person that you have in your head versus the reality of how it is. And I pulled some cards. This is from some extra clarification now. The card that just literally jumped out. This is what's happening. The back and forth, the vagueness. This Three of Swords is different. The sword is out and the heart is trying to mend. But the trouble is if you are retaining yourself in that situation, it never gets a chance to truly heal. It's all like a soggy kind of healing that keeps getting, you know, picked at. Yeah? Give yourself the opportunity to proper heal from this, to grow, to vibrationally lift yourself so that you can be fully healed to be matched with the right person for you. And like I said, it could be they're still that person, but they will have to step their game up because you'll know your self-worth. Let's try that again before there's anything else that you need to know. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things that I want to say with this message. This is partly them and partly you. This is like you thinking, well, I don't want to pour away my effort, my patience, the invested time, you know, the years, whatever the circumstances. Do I really want to pour that away? Like, I feel like it would be a waste of my time. Have I just wasted my time? But, you know, if you think about the water into the land situation, you might be pouring something away, but you're allowing something else to grow because water grows things. But also, this is also about them. They've already been pouring you away, your efforts, your emotions, your everything, this entire time. Yeah? Energy matches energy. It matches. One last one. Here we go, here we go. Because this is where they want you to be. They want you to be the Queen of Wands. Yeah? They want you to get back in touch with yourself. Doesn't matter what gender you are. They want you to know that you are a frigging queen. You're a leader, you're calm, you're creative. Yeah? When you get back in touch with yourself, you'll have loyalty. You'll have your pick. Yeah? You'll have your passion that you want. You'll find yourself again. Yeah? So lovely, Aquariuses. Sorry that you were last, but technology and being banned from TikTok, it happens. So anyway, banned from TikTok Live, not entirely TikTok, just in case you misconstrued that. But I'll be back again next month, and I hope that helps. And if you need me, links to my services are just down below. Take care. Bye.